What's good, y'all? It's Brian Jim, man. Today we're back in the video. This is going to be DJ and a bit reacting to make myself a tad bigger, you know what I'm saying? Just the say, man. Chico Bean goes off on Just Hilarious gay claim and clears up what happened on the Breakfast Club. Now, I'm aware of these two. Obviously, you know Chico Bean, you know from Wild Now. Just Hilarious. I hadn't heard much of her. I did start seeing her on Breakfast Club. Now, this video did come out 2 weeks ago, so I'm not gonna act like I'm fresh on the trend or anything. But I had no idea this was a thing. But it popped up on YouTube recommended, and I'm messy, bitch. So I was like, let me go ahead and check this out. Let's see what they was talking about. My bad. I played a little second of it to see if I want to react to it. So let's go ahead and get into this. Like, comment, subscribe, let's go.
Online, I seen you
Protein,
and Just Hilarious was
Greek
almost
yogurt.
in a relationship.
No,
is that
you ain't
true?
seen no shit
In
like
a
that.
relationship,
What I seen,
You ain't seen nothing like that.
Said
no.
you and
ain't-
Just
no,
Hilarious
no,
got into some
no
kind of
is-
situation.
Or his Wendy Williams with that question. Looney Williams. That's your name for that question.
Hey,
No,
they say-
you ain't seen
No.
no
Look,
shit.
I promise you, I looked it
what
up and it
happened
said,
was- what
okay, go
happened
ahead,
was-
explain, clarify.
What happened was when I went on the Breakfast Club, she talked about when she was
Uh-oh,
trying to
Breakfast
get
Club.
with me, and I wasn't giving her no action because she had a man.
I don't understand why you coming at me like that. Like, what is it that you're basing? No,
He was scared.
What was I scared of?
I don't know.
What was I scared of? Tell me
I
what
don't
I
know.
was scared of.
Look,
I don't.
well, it wasn't even that he was scared. He just wasn't with it. Look, when I first got the Wildin' Out, I was like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga. He quiet and shit. Like, he ain't all over the place. Like, you know, he ain't wildin'.
It's funny because I was literally about to do that. Wow, that's funny because I literally was about to do that.
That wasn't even out when I first got there. That was a
Yeah,
later
that was
game.
a later game,
Yeah,
for sure.
so I tried to throw some game on him, but he was like, oh, don't you have a boyfriend? I'm like, who the fuck be worried about that? My
Game?
boyfriend, he wasn't that type of nigga. So that's the
What
thing.
type of nigga was he?
That's why, yeah, I did. That's why I was going at Chico. I'm like, okay, nah, you cool. You know what I'm saying?
quiet, he low.
Right. But he really like funny, like he down to earth. I'm like, all right, cool. So I told him that I broke up with him. I'm like, said like, what's up now? He was like, you didn't break up with him. Like, no, you didn't. And I didn't, but I'm like, this
Damn.
nigga gay. Like, how you not?
You see how fucked up that is? You see that fucked up?
Because he wasn't
Just
interested, he gotta
because
be
you don't
gay?
want that pussy,
Yeah.
I don't want none.
And I don't play them games.
Just because I don't want that pussy don't mean I don't want mine. That's a good one. That was funny. Wait, so she lied about... Wait, so... Oh, my bad. So wait, she lied about what? So she lied about having a boyfriend as what? To see if he would get with her legitimately, or like, was it like a test? Or was she genuinely gonna leave that nigga? That's the part I'm a little confused on. Like, was it like a test to see if he would get with her, or was she genuinely gonna break up with that nigga to get with him? I don't know. That part I don't know.
Try to kill you about that.
My name is Joey, and I live.
But
in
nah,
Chico.
gay is crazy. That's a lot of confidence in your
actually in
physical
sixth grade.
appearance, man.
For sure.
Now, I'm not. Nah, you got to. And she was still trying to throw it, and I was like, "Get the fuck off!" So
Damn.
and she was like, "Well, this nigga gay." You know what I'm saying? So that's the beef that gets.
She
thrown.
said this. Oh,
Yeah,
you. She
me.
said
Yeah,
you were
I
gay.
had to be gay because I didn't want to fuck with her.
What?
So that was the dialogue that we had, but you know what I'm saying? That was where that came from. But yeah, I don't play them type of games, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm, I treat my dick like I
So
treat my
damn.
social security number. I'm real selective.
Everybody
I'm
can't get that.
Everybody can't get. You just give it to the wrong. Fuck your life up.
Lord have
You're
mercy.
through.
Nah,
You
back
know
row,
what I'm
back.
saying? You're through. So when you got a man, I ain't playing them type of games
Yeah.
because this nigga going. You think the nigga, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He show up and you never know, and I ain't willing to take that risk.
Nah, it ain't worth the
no
risk.
matter how good your pussy is, it ain't worth what I'm gonna have to do to this person or what he gonna try to do to me in order for me to get it. It's too
Right.
many of them out
Facts,
here,
facts.
Yeah.
and that's where that came from. But Jess, man, I love Jess, man. Jess was, talking shit as we always do. Like
Right.
that's one of the people that is a peer that I respect. And then we got that DC Baltimore thing that we always
Yeah,
go
yeah,
back
yeah.
and forth about. But that's what that was. Like I wasn't going.
That's
Like,
pretty funny,
I don't
though.
want no.
Yeah,
You got
me
a
neither though.
boyfriend.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be involved with
No,
that
I'm
either.
not
It's
fucking
too
with you,
high
got no-
risk.
Yeah,
it's too
I'm
high
not, man,
risk.
nigga,
Got a lot on the line,
legally,
man.
Damn near you about this
and
bitch.
then say he went
And
crazy.
say, yeah,
like
yeah,
I was
crime of
legally
passion.
insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm saying?
real,
I'm
for
not
real.
playing like that. Like, get the on. Like, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm being a nigga that's far from tender. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care who you with or what you with, as long as you got that shit under control. But once you say boyfriend and relationship,
Too much.
ain't no control, because that means that you've entered into an agreement of compromise. And what compromise means,
Not us having the same reaction.
in my opinion, is one party is agreeing not to be satisfied with the outcome. So whenever you doing that, whenever you involve somebody else in that scenario, then that means that now the compromise that they have been making for you has been jeopardized by you going out and doing some other shit. And
Right.
usually the nigga ain't gonna take it out on you. And even if he do take it out on you, I don't want the conscience of you coming up swole the fuck up.
Right.
'Cause this nigga done beat your ass because you
Yeah.
done gave me some.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't even want to be involved in
Yeah, I
that.
don't want that. Nah, I'm good. I done seen it too many times, and I done been through it, and I done been a nigga that used to fuck with, and then went through that type of. Man,
I ain't never been that kind of just cause of that. And
not on purpose though. Like, I was never seeking it
Yeah,
out, but
yeah.
that just happened, and I done dealt with. Man, I don't even want to
reaction.
talk about none of this shit. I pride myself on not telling none of these stories on camera, because I just think that that's ignorant. Personally, that's my personal vantage point of just telling war stories and going through all that shit. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
But I done been through some shit around with these.
Damn. Not fucking around these bitches. But I've actually said that too, like, in a sense of like, if you around if you trying to shoot your shot at a girl like in real life, you know what I'm saying, IRL, and she got a boyfriend and it's like she legitimately got a boyfriend and stuff like that, I ain't gonna hold you. I've always been the guy to say, don't tiptoe past enemy lines and get into minefields with that, because the problem is, if you try to get with a girl who got a boyfriend, let's say she's willing to cheat, right? At the end of the day, bro, I feel like getting yourself involved in that is very unnecessary, because then you're going to end up in a world of mess that you don't need to be in. So I feel like even if you can sway her to like cheat or whatever the case may be, I feel like, nah, second she say she got a boyfriend, just leave it alone. Like, I wouldn't even try to like press the issue. I'll see if you can get her to come with you, because the only problem with that is you get, you know, like a bunch of just unnecessary like drama, hot water, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. So it's just like, or all that bad stuff really. So yeah, nah, I've always said, second she say she got a boyfriend, man, as a man, I just feel like you gotta be like, all right, you know, you back off from that after that. That's kind of, that need to be the skunk damn near goddamn, you know, pissed in my damn face, and I gotta goddamn, you know, wash myself in tomato juice type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want that to happen. So before you get to that point where the skunk piss on you and you gotta freaking bathe in tomato juice, second he raise his little tail up, be like, all right, bro, my fault, gang. You know what I'm saying? That's what you need to do, bro.
Out here,
That's how you
man,
need to treat it.
Had you
they had you in the mix.
That
though.
had you in the mix,
Yeah.
man, for real bad. I'm talking about down bad. So, and I, but
Nah,
I
nobody talking about these big ass glasses he got on. God damn. I mean, damn. Them motherfuckers is huge. I didn't even know they made lenses that big.
never blame the woman. It's always our fault as the man. It's always some precaution that you didn't take as a man that put you in that predicament. It's always your fault. I never blame the woman. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime a
Even
nigga-
if she lied to you.
man, no, that's your fault. You didn't do that. That's your fault.
Should have trusted that lying
Lied
ass
to you,
bitch.
that means that you didn't do the proper protocol to be able to identify in your life. Or you put yourself in a position. Now, mind you,
The bullshit meter should have went off by then.
getting lied to it, you know, it's kind of shaky, because you, depending on what the lie is, you know what I'm saying? It
I
can
don't
get
got
ugly.
no man.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
we saw Trouble.
Yeah,
Trouble
yeah.
was over a girl
Yeah,
house
yeah.
and nigga come in and
Yeah,
Trouble.
right. But see, that's the thing. That right there is a little different, because that might not have been a lie. That might not have been her
right,
man. He
yeah.
just might have been a nigga that was a jealous ass nigga. But that's the risk you take in not being more inquisitive about the situation. You know what I'm saying?
You know, it's also taking stuff at face value too. Like, I don't know whether they cap or not, because at the end of the day, if I don't know you, then another thing I will say is, though, when you don't know somebody, you can't really sniff out when they lying. I mean, you can sniff out a liar, but like, if it's not so blatant where it's like, okay, obviously this person lying or whatever, unless it's blatant, I can't look at you for the first time and know your soul. So like, you could have realistically been on some lying shit and I didn't even know it because I ain't met you before, so I don't know how you look and kind of how you talk or whatever when you lie. Because, you know, there's people that you can tell when they lie with a certain tone of their voice or whatever, you know. But if I don't know you yet, then I just, like, you know, take that shit at face value, you know. So that's how it is.
Those type of situations, we all run the risk of that. And rest in peace of Trouble, because
rest in peace
that
of
was a situation where we all done took them. I know I done been in an apartment complex.
But I don't do it no more. But I used to do
I know we all done run the risk of
I done
doing
been in
that.
a house in a
If you're struggling with depression and not feeling the comfort and peace that you need, I invite you to meet with missionaries like me from the Church of
Me too.
Up. Yeah.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? I done been in
there.
a house with a nigga knocked on the door and tried to come through the window. I done been through all
I
of
done
that.
been through that.
And it's just like, you know what I mean? It's us.
Why you got a
and
key
when
on
you
this
blessed
necklace?
enough to make it out of that situation with your mind intact, you know what I'm saying? You got to know that, man. I gotta take better precaution as a man, because that woman is only, you know, most of the time they looking for companionship and some dick that's worthy of the time that they spend giving the to.
Yeah.
So if you provide
Damn.
that, you
Yeah,
always
yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't gonna worry about.
Hey, you always gonna be able to open her doors and enter your key. See how I did that? Enter your key to open her door. There you go.
Asking your way in like sinners. They
Right.
gonna welcome you in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Especially if you a certain type of
for sure.
you gonna get in there. So
For
it's
sure.
like you run, but that's the thing. You still running the risk playing them games, because you never know what a got going on. So that's why I always look at it from the perspective of being truthful. Like the moment I catch you with me, I don't care what it's about. I'm out of there.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that means that it's probably a nigga that's believing you
Yeah.
on a whole another grandiose scale. And then I'm thinking we just cool and we out fucking around and come blow my brains out
Right.
because I'm fucking with you.
Whoa.
And it's nothing that you ain't
I know what he meant, but I mean, I know what he meant, but
you don't
pause.
see it coming.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. And then it's like, you know, for his situation as well, it's like, damn, just imagine you laid up with this broad, you know, y'all laying down, you look up, it's a in here.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
it's nothing
nah,
you
that'd
can
be
do.
wild.
He done- and then
And
so
this
you,
was a well-respected
Yeah.
and it can, and you gone like that
that's
off,
so
some-
fucked up,
off,
bro.
off that.
That's so fucked
You
up.
know what I'm saying?
That's
and
so
and
fucked
it's
up.
like you can never come back from that. And it's sad because we, as you know what I'm saying, the value that we have, it take us so long to recognize that value
Right.
within ourselves
Yeah.
and know that, man, I'm, you know what I mean, I'm better than this. But then the thing is, there's a level of trust that you, because there are certain women that I trust enough to go to your house.
Yeah.
But
I ain't got none of them yet.
I mean, it's a few of them, but these
Right.
are women that I
You
didn't,
been,
you know, that I've been
yeah.
fucking
You
with
got to
for
build
years.
that shit
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
build
yeah.
it up
Facts,
for
facts,
years, for
facts.
years,
Yeah, I was
but
about to say.
still,
I know them
you
for
never
years
know,
on end.
and that's the risk you take. So
Nigga might make
always-
a key to her shit.
yeah, yeah.
Without
I
her
always-
knowing, baby, let me drive the car,
So
get to
it's,
the...
it's
Right.
certain precautions that I always take if I'm gonna do that. But
Yeah.
I gotta be. I'm never doing it with the intent of. Because I learned from situations like Trouble or my own partners that have been done like that. I got
Yeah.
a partner that, God rest his soul, that got done the same way. Up in the
Damn.
apartment with some. They didn't left the key, and he went up in there. And
Now I ain't gonna hold you though. That is kind of a lesson though, in the sense of like, if you gonna mess around with a girl and all that good stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that is a very life type of lesson of like, shoot, bring her over to your career, because it's like kind of like a situation like, shit, you know you ain't gonna do nothing. I hope you ain't gonna do nothing crazy, but if you gonna have her come over, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, yeah, nah, that's facts though. Like, if you gonna mess around with a girl, man, don't come over to her shit for sure though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna
was
lie
in
to
there
you.
waiting on him.
Cause you don't know what
Damn.
their situation is.
Over with. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So if I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna be at your house, then you know what I mean, it's a certain level of precaution that I'm taking in coming over there.
Yeah.
And if you lying, I'm getting the fuck on immediately. I don't care what it's about. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I didn't go lying about all types
Little
of
simple
shit,
shit.
simple dumb
Yeah.
shit. And that let me know that it's probably another nigga that believe
Yeah.
everything you say. And
Yeah.
I know that I'm not point of conversation or reference, but I know I will be if you ever want to make this nigga upset.
Right, yeah.
Let me remove myself.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I want to ask you a couple more things, then we'll get
Nah,
out of
we
here.
good, man.
So the U.S. Department of Justice, along with 30 states and district attorneys, has filed an antitrust lawsuit against Ticketmaster and its parent
Sure,
company,
damn.
Live Nation Entertainment. The suit
The
alleges
U.S. Secretary,
the U.S. Department of Justice.
Department of Justice. Wow.
Yeah, they've stepped in with an antitrust lawsuit. And what they're alleging is that they have monopolized practices that inflate ticket prices and burden fans with excessive fees. This legal action can have significant implications for comedians and
I don't know
live
what they was talking about right
performers.
here.
I wanted to ask you, do you notice when you guys do those arenas, do you guys know about the
his shows.
Ticketmaster fees? It's
Okay.
like, it's what's called a junk fee.
Junk fee, no,
Yeah.
we don't have control over none of that. And if we could, it would be direct to consumer. But the middleman.
That's what I'm saying. But it's a
powerful.
burden on your fans. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's
the
a vet, and
fans.
it's a lot of
Because you'll be
people-
like, we'll do it for $30.
Yeah,
and then
but-
they'll go to checkout, end up 67.
67. But no. Oh yeah, they was talking about live shows and shit. Oh, okay. But anyway, man. Hey man, interesting little
This
video,
season,
man.
you've got places to
well,
go,
this thing
people
said
to
it was
see,
gonna
and
do
things to
whatever
do.
it wanted to do. I was like, all right. But anyway, that thing say, all right, that thing that just played again. I'm like, that thing just did whatever. That went into business for itself. But anyway, man, y'all let me know, man. That was a lot more of a harmless type situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're just fucking around with each other and shit. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video though, like I'm describing at the end of the day, we're gonna say this. What it's gonna be is this certified legalized. I thought I was gonna be able to do that fast. Classified, certified, USDA, FDA approved product. G continue to come out with the kinds of divisions of bangers. Time and time again, dropping a video every single day for you guys, so you let me know exactly what you want to see, and I will get onto it as soon as possible. See you guys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. That's all you need to know, and that's the vibe that DJ's on.